TT says, is it better to start as an agent first or a broker? Great question, TT. Thank you for asking. This is a question that I get a lot, and some people are surprised with the answer. And I'll tell you this, it depends. But as a general rule, I think it makes more sense for people that are inexperienced in the industry to start as an agent, or even if you have some experience, to start as an agent. The reason why is because it's easier to become profitable and to survive as a startup as an agent than it is as a freight brokerage. Now, why is that? Because two reasons. Number one, the startup cost is way less. The startup cost of an agent is literally hundreds of dollars because you're just going to have to get some internet access, which you probably have. You're going to have to get some load boards. You're going to have to get a phone, which you probably already have. So the startup cost for an agent is very, very low. So the barrier to entry to get started and the risk is very, very low. Now, starting up as a freight brokerage, the cost is a little bit more. You got to get a bond. You got to get your authority. You've got to get a little bit of insurance. So there's a little bit more cost associated with becoming a freight broker, a licensed freight broker. So I tell everybody, if you're in question as to what you should do, start as an agent. Because the fact is, if you can't make money and you can't grow a profitable freight agency, you are not very likely to grow a profitable freight brokerage. So my suggestion is first look at the agency model. If that really doesn't fit the bill for you, then focus on the brokerage. Because as an agent, you can always launch a brokerage down the road. Get started, get a few customers, get some positive cash flow, get your feet under you, learn the ropes. And then if you choose, you can always file for your authority. You can always get your own brokerage, and you can always launch and transition those customers and that revenue over to your own brokerage. I think that's a smart play. And I hope that helps, TT. Good question. Hey, if you enjoyed this Freight Broker Q&A, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the little bell to ensure that you get notified every time I release a new video. And if you have questions, make sure you add them in the comments below. And who knows, maybe I'll use one of your questions on a future Freight Broker Q&A.